Okay, are you actually considering it? Please. No, don't get close. That's insane. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to the Death Note episode 23. Now, the last episode has me so excited to go into this one. It ends on such a high note with Higuchi basically stressing about being discovered. It's all playing into L's plan, but I have to remember the whole point of this arc is to kind of just make Light an even better villain. Like, this whole plan, I've got to remember, this is a part of a giant plan. I can't get lulled into the idea that he could actually be good. And I think the whole point of this is to show that he's still the same person, that just the Death Note gives him an excuse to do what he always wanted to do. He's still evil. This kind of just confirms it. It answers the question on whether or not the Death Note changes someone, or if that person was just always there and the Death Note gives them an excuse. But now, looking at the bigger picture, I have to remember that Light's planned for basically everything that's happened so far. I imagine he's the one that gave Higuchi the Death Note. He instructed Rem to give it to, I guess, some greedy corporate guy who would be easy to manipulate, who wouldn't be as smart as him. That's what we're seeing here. He's stressing about being discovered. He's panicking. We've seen Light panic before, but he didn't start getting a gun ready to go and kill someone. He did come close with Naomi, but of course he managed to worm his way out of it. But now this guy is actually sort of prepared to just go nuts, essentially. He's got a gun, so would he actually try and take down Matsuda in person, which would then reveal himself as a murderer and probably Kira, but of course he's not thinking that through, because he's not as smart as Light. He's just panicking. I think I just love the point of this villain, because he's not meant to be this menacing, overarching bad guy. He's just a regular person who Light is using. But it does feel very close to, I guess, this arc ending is getting intense, and I feel like Higuchi's going to be caught soon. But I want Light to stay this way longer. I don't want him to get his memories back. Misa has already been sort of exposed to Rem, so she's now working on her own side. But I don't want Light to get his memories back. I'm gonna hate it so much. Because I like the dynamic between the three. I like that. But I've got to remember that in reality, they're all enemies. Well, against L. They're all against L. Misa works with Light. And I just like this sort of time we've gotten where they're working together. It's made the show feel different. But I know it's not going to last forever, and I'm just hoping that it doesn't happen in this episode. Hopefully Higuchi does something, I don't know, maybe that can just stretch on. I don't want Light to get his memories back yet. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description, of them uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance. If that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that said, let's just dive on in.
Cosme Misa, a devilish charm, an angel's glitter. Misa's new line of...
L, really? Okay.
Ryuzaki, the commercial's almost over.
Come on, back to the intensity, come on.
Light, please put Higuchi's car on audio channel 1 and Sakura TV on channel 2.
It's surprisingly calm, considering how the last episode ended. Is it kind of nice? Is it like a change of pace?
After I started investigating him, I found out there are two things Kira has to have in order to kill someone.
Oh, this is gonna get publicized?
A name and a face.
Kira only knows one of those two things about me.
Okay, I want them to tell the world this, because it could change how Kira operates going forward.
He's already destroyed his file at Yoshida. Am I wasting my time? Rem, what do you think?
You're actually asking for Rem's advice. What would Rem do? Would you help or not? I would assume Rem wouldn't.
There's no one else in that car, right?
Oh!
It's impossible for someone to be hiding without us knowing.
Misa, what are your reaction to this? Because you know that Rem's in there.
Only the bugs, cameras, and tracking beacons that Weddy placed.
So either he's talking to himself or he's talking to something.
If this guy was smart, he would destroy everything that connects him with his real name before he appeared on TV.
What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
This isn't sounding very good.
He'll still go there, don't you worry.
Okay, so you're certain of it.
It could be just another alias. I wouldn't put it past this guy to do something like that.
He's actually considering more possibilities. That is like Light.
That may be true, but if he knows that you are Kira, he's going to announce your name in public. That's an inescapable fact.
So Rem is helping. He's getting him to go to Yoshida Productions. Okay. So this will help L's plan, but it's also just full-on Light's plan as well.
I should also kill the people I contacted at Yoshida Productions. That includes the president, Misa, and that manager.
Ah, you're gonna kill Misa?
He's talking about doing that after he's killed Matsuda. There'd be no point in killing the rest of you until he's gotten rid of the main threat.
Yeah, good. So by that time, you can arrest him.
He's the only one you have to kill. If the people you called end up dying too, the phone records will implicate you in their death.
Go on, Rem! I don't know whose side I'm on here because it's annoying. I'm against Higuchi, but again, to be against him means to be for Light.
There's no way he can just be talking to himself. But who's Rem? Who is he talking to?
How can they discover this already?
Someone right now, it could be a Shinigami.
Okay, are you actually considering it? Please.
Perhaps.
Considering it. Okay, good.
How about giving up ownership of the notebook?
Even if I forgot the notebook, this guy says he has concrete evidence to...
Notebook. You said notebook.
No one would ever doubt his claims. They'd believe whatever he said. That means whoever he says is Kira will be marked as Kira.
Okay, so yeah, so even if you give up the... So if you gave up the notebook and lost your memories, it would still be proof. So even if you lost your memories, it wouldn't make you innocent.
Kira, please turn yourself in.
Guy's acting like a complete idiot. Still, he was smart enough to fake his own death to avoid...
Yeah, because basically Matsuda is being unpredictable. He's trying to confuse Higuchi to make him panic. Pretty good.
He's arrived at Yoshida Productions.
The show's about to begin.
I love how calm Elle is. You have this guy panicking and flailing around, yet Elle is just enjoying the show. So I'm assuming they're going to wait and see how he tries to kill someone, and then that's going to be when they make the arrest. So it's going to be very soon then. So he must have the death note on him. Is that in his hand?
Bottom drawer.
He's going to get the name, and they're seeing all of this. He's going to get the name, write it down, and be like, oh no, why isn't it happening? And then that's proof. That's what they're looking for. So this is the big moment. This is when they could see how it all happens.
Oh, Kira, how do you kill? Show me.
Come on. There it is. Someone's going to interrupt. Something's going to happen. Oh no, he's doing it. He's doing it now. Can they see this writing? Can they see the handwriting? Did they see it? Did they get it?
He's not doing it. He just made a note of his name before leaving.
Ryuzaki, do you want us to apprehend him? Negative. We still don't know how he kills.
That was it, right? That was it.
I think he'd be desperate to kill Matsuda this very second, but he's calm.
It is strange.
I'm confused.
But he just put it back in its drawer after taking the note.
36. 37.
And yet the time?
40 seconds.
Kira is a cold-blooded murderer.
Nothing happening.
I can't forgive him.
So now have the reaction.
Damn, he didn't die!
Well, what's he talking about?
Come on, look back. Think supernatural.
Was writing his name down all he had to do? Or
Yes.
was it...
What do we do?
While thinking of his face.
Continue watching what he's doing? What if he can cause a death by just imagining it?
Yes.
I don't understand what's going on. I still can't figure out how he kills people.
Literally, you just saw it.
He's making a phone call.
Probably Misa again.
Yeah.
Yep, hang up. Yep. He's getting more and more frantic.
Half my remaining lifespan, huh?
No.
That's a lot. But if he makes that announcement, my life's as good as over anyway.
He's gonna take the deal. Don't take the deal. Are we gonna see how someone takes the deal? He's gonna take the deal.
Let's make the deal.
The deal? Who is this Rem person he keeps talking?
Come on, they're getting so much info, but they can't see it.
Comes from another world or some being?
I
said it.
really don't want to think that's the case.
He said it. That is the case.
The Shinigami? Whatever it is, we need to keep watching him.
They're so close. If Light does get his memories back at the end of this, Elle has still learned a great deal.
With these eyes, I'm invincible.
Okay, so now he has the eyes. So that's it. It's done. That means he could, like, drop dead any second, though. Because how old is he? I would assume he's quite old. Then he has half the remaining lifespan. And he could have been panicked, and he could, like, have a car crash soon. But then he could just drop dead then if that was the case.
You were speeding. License, please.
Let's see. Where did I put...
He's gonna kill the guy, isn't he? Yep, he's
This'll
gonna,
take care of him.
he's gonna kill him. And 40 seconds.
Higuchi, ditch the cop. He's driving away.
The cop's gonna die. Come on, see it.
This is traffic control squad.
There we go. Come on, Elle, see it. He wrote the name down and he's dead. He took the eyes. What he's got to do is see them and write the name.
All he did was put his hand in his bag. Could he have done something at that moment?
Yes.
More importantly, how was he able to obtain the name of the cop who stopped
The
him?
deal. It's changed now.
Everyone, it's too dangerous to allow further action by Higuchi. Let's bring him in.
He's actually making the call. He's making the call. Okay.
He is able to kill just by looking at someone's face. Please keep this in mind when you move in to arrest him.
Okay, so it's happening. It's happening now. Just don't let him see Matsuda's face. Okay, so much just happened. But I love just watching the monologues there. Light is talking out loud about the process and Elle's just keeping it all inside. If they just start talking about it together, they could just get it. I'm sure the police's death could be enough to convict him.
During the next commercial break, swap Matsuda and the MC with Mannequin. We'll make it seem as if the broadcast is continuing as normal using the voices we've already prepared.
Okay, thank you. Oh, I love that plan. Thank you for planning for everything.
So then, Light, what say we go and join the fun as well?
No, don't get close.
I'm sorry to do this, Misa, but I'm going to have to make sure you're restrained for a while.
Yep, good precaution.
But that's...
Bit much.
Stop joking around!
Completely chained up. I don't like that Light and Elle are going close. That could be incredibly bad.
I didn't realize you could pilot a helicopter. That's incredible.
Well, you can figure it out with intuition.
Okay, yeah, El's a genius, so of course he's gonna be able to do anything.
He's headed the wrong way.
Based on his route, I'd guess he's going to the Yotsuba main office.
Yeah, think about it, think about it.
If I go to the main office and find a surveillance video with him on it, I can kill him.
El, come on, think about it.
Have you removed absolutely everything relating to Matsuda at the Yotsuba headquarters?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so he's completely safe. I don't have to worry about Matsuda, do I?
The hell, I can't find him! This is the right tape. Someone must have erased it.
Yep, you're gonna be caught. He's cornered.
Or has someone from the group betrayed me and started working with him? Doing that wouldn't absolve them of their crimes.
Do I feel bad about this? Not really, but it's he's being completely toyed with right now. Because they're just trying to see how he kills. They're just drawing this out, making him panicked.
Quickly approaching the time for the announcement. How are you feeling?
I feel ready for this.
Will they actually say it? Will they actually just do it?
But let's cut to a quick commercial break first.
Damn it! I just have to go to Sakura TV.
So then I was gonna go back. Okay, yep, you're stressing him out. But then again, if you try and arrest him, you can't let him see your face.
He's on his way to Sakura TV. He'll be there in less than 15 minutes. Are you ready?
I don't need my son asking if I'm ready.
So much is about to happen, so much is about. You're gonna make the arrest. The guy has the eyes now. Oh dear.
You ready, Mr. Yagami? It's almost time.
I know.
Here, Iber hates using guns. Right now, I'm the only one armed. Take it.
I love this character because she just came in. She was like a cat burglar. She feels like she's a super agent or spy or something at the minute. This is gonna completely give you away though. So he's just no longer concerned about him like being there when this is happening.
At least it makes my job easier.
You're there in person. It would confirm it's you. He's just completely forgetting about that or just doesn't care anymore.
Oh, Iber. Okay, Mogi.
Face is covered. Good.
Phone calls and faxes showing support for your courage and strength and demanding that Kira's identity be revealed right away.
Is he gonna accidentally reveal it himself?
Still, I gotta be careful of where the cameras are. Can't let myself be seen.
So he is gonna be careful.
Dummies! Oh, this can't be!
Higuchi, hold it right there!
Don't move!
It's done. It's done. They've covered their faces. He's done. But he still has a gun. He could be nuts. He's panicked.
They're wearing tinted helmets. They must be taking precautions against Kira. I'm with the Yotsuba Group from the development department.
Don't listen to him. You know what he has. You know he has a gun. Surely you know he has a gun. Oh wait, no. Yagami? Who was that? No! Don't you dare kill Yagami. He's been through too much. Iber.
Damn it. I didn't want to have to use one of these, but...
He doesn't like guns, so what does that mean if he has to... You missed.
El, Higuchi has a gun
In the arm. Is he bleeding out? Is he okay?
Higuchi's escaping! I'm all right. Sorry, Ryuzaki.
Yeah, we'll have a backup
If we
plan.
pursue him right now, we can still catch him.
Yep, you're good. He can walk, he's fine, he's good, it was just the arm. As long as it didn't hit anything important, you're good, hopefully. But still, Yagami's been through enough. Can he just be okay?
We'll have to move in and apprehend him. Watari, are you ready?
Yes.
I love Watari. Like, he's just prepared for everything.
Defense. This is Kira we're after.
You're giving Light a gun?
No thanks. Firearms aren't allowed in Japan.
You know, I'm sure your father would say the exact same thing.
Okay, good. If that was like other Light, he would have jumped to taking the gun. He's panicked and nuts. How do you... There's a good chance he ends up just, crashing and then you lose everything.
We now end our current broadcast and return you to regular programming.
So you're not going to announce it?
Didn't end just because I showed up. What the hell is going on?
So you don't realise there's a trap? There's not really much you can do. You're going to blind him. He's going to crash. Blockade. He could just ram through it. He cares about his own life. He won't die. He won't let himself die.
I thought we told the police not to get involved with the arrest.
Oh?
The only one who would do this is...
Yes, you must be right.
What's happening? So they're actually helping? Aizawa! Oh, you're amazing! I love you so much. So you're actually still helping and you managed to convince the rest of the police to join? That's insane. Okay, it's done. He's caught and he's stopped so he can't, do anything stupid.
Damn it! That way.
Now he's gonna try. Oh!
Stop right there.
Watering. Nice shot! Okay, that didn't hit his side. He'll be fine. You have him, right? You've got him. This means so much for what could come next. He's still got the eyes, though.
Stay back! Stay back or I'll shoot, I swear!
Thought as much. Yep. That was Watchery, right? This guy is nuts! Do you have perfect aim?
It's over. Yes, it's over.
You got him, but you still don't know how he does it. The only thing left in the bag would be the notebook, right? It's gonna end. It's gonna end. Of course. Oh, why? Okay, this episode, again, downright amazing. I'm very both excited and terrified for whatever's going to happen next. I like that Light didn't get his memories back yet. Happy with that. It's going to be soon. It's probably going to be in the next episode. They're right next to each other. It's going to happen. I think I just love the pacing and tone of this episode, starting off with just being light and fun and calm and just watching Elle watch Misa's commercial thing. That was just fine. Then as it just gradually builds up more and more and more, it just gets so insane. I think I just love how this show has been structured, how it just it's such a roller coaster, because it, like the last episode, ended on such a high intense note, then drops back down, then builds up again. Excited to see what happens in the next one, because it feels like it's going to start off on what should be a really intense point, but I don't even know if that's going to be the case. It could just be something completely different. I just love how unpredictable this show can be. Then just watching Higuchi in this episode, he is like a rat in a maze. This is completely, it's both an Elle and Light's plan. Elle has the plan going on in the small scale, but in the larger picture, it's all controlled by Light and what he is doing here. It's really annoying because this should be Elle's victory. He got so much information. He saw that you wrote the names down and then he saw the reaction. I'm so annoyed that he can't grasp that that is what's happening. I'm happy though that he's considering the Shinigami aspect, or at least he's mentioning it. He could be joking about it, but hopefully he's just considering that there's something weird going on. If you're willing to allow ESP powers to be in this conversation, you should allow yourself to consider Shinigami stuff. But yeah, then looking at that, he's gotten so much info yet refuses to accept it. I love how I watched Elle and Light go back and forth in just what they were thinking, but every time with Elle it was in his head. Every time with Light, it was out loud. I love the detail in that because it shows that Light isn't keeping anything secret. He's just out saying whatever, throwing whatever out, because that's just a difference between him, his new self, and his old self. Elle is still being untrusting and cagey because he knows that Light is still suspicious and could be Akira, but it also shows a divide between them. They're not working together. If they were working together, I think they could have grasped that if they write the name down and wait 40 seconds, then someone's meant to die. They also got to know about the deal. They know about the name Rem. There's a lot going on. There's so much that they got, yet they just can't accept it. They're missing that connection, and I feel like they're going to get it in the next one, or maybe. I might never get it. It's annoying, and I'm so scared to think about what is going to come next. They're right next to them. The Death Note is there. Rem is there. Higuchi, all of it is right there. It feels like in the next episode, Light could get his memory back, or Elle could finally get the answers, and he could just learn what happens with the ownership, the memories, all of it. Things could go either so right or so wrong. Then you have Misa, who has been chained up, so that's good. So no matter what happens in the next bit, we know that Misa is still locked up back at HQ. That's a good thing. That's a positive. You got Yagami, who's gotten shot, and he keeps getting in harm's way. I don't want him to die. I'm so afraid of him dying. First off, you have the heart attack. He's going grey, and now he's been shot in the arm. Thankfully, it was just the arm. I loved it. He's just an amazing person. He jumped in the line of fire to save, I don't know her name, but the spy, the cat burglar. So he's such an amazing person. I don't want him to die, but it feels like he keeps putting his life on the line. I want him to live and survive through this, but he keeps challenging that. He keeps basically facing death. And then Aizawa, so amazing. So not only has he shown up, but he's actually convinced the police force to help. That's really impressive. I'm hoping he does have a big part in the next episode because I want him to get back with the group. I want him to talk to them, because if he's able to convince the entire police force to help, that's such an incredible feat. Because they bent the knee. They said they were done. They were no longer investigating. They valued they no longer wanted to risk their lives, and yet Aizawa was able to convince them otherwise. And he actually managed to get them on board with this and stop Higuchi. So that not only speaks to his ability to convince people, but also his planning ability. He was able to figure out what Elle would do here and helped identify Higuchi and block the road. That's incredible. But I think overall, just the planning of this episode, watching Higuchi struggle because everything was controlled. I think I just love that aspect. Nothing was unaccounted for. Every single action Higuchi took was completely planned by Elle and Light. It's a great way to show off just what a normal person is capable of compared to these two, and just how nuts they are together. But it also shows how easy it is for them to take someone down. And just because this didn't take that long, they've taken him down very quickly. So now we're probably going to go back to Elle versus Light, which I'm not going to be happy about. I've enjoyed so much watching them work together, but I know it's going to come crashing down, and I've got a feeling it's going to be in the next episode. First off, again, this episode was incredible, and I think just looking at the arc, it's not quite like a build-up. It doesn't feel like it's leading to a final. It feels like it's leading to something even bigger. Higuchi, yes, is the villain, but he's not a big villain. He is basically a stepping stone for Light. At the end of this, it's not going to be a calm slow down where things recuperate. You're gonna have something big happen after this, because Higuchi is just that unimportant. All of this is just leading up to, I guess, Light getting the Death Note back, getting his memories back, and becoming an even more powerful villain. But then again, I'm also hoping that does mean Elle gets something out of this too, that he gets more information and he has a better understanding and ability to combat Light. But yeah, looking at Higuchi himself, Again, this episode, he's just a rat in a maze. He's completely controlled by the actions of El and Light. He is squirming around, he's panicking, he's just completely, it's animalistic. He's taking action into his own hands, he's not being smart, he's not planning. Yes, he tried to sort of think about the options, he discussed it with Rem, but ultimately, he's not as smart as El and Light. So it just dwindles down to panic, thinking he has no control, which he doesn't, and just goes on just a manic, sort of desperate attempt to save his own life while taking down Matsuda. Of course, he ultimately fails, and there was really no other option than that. Just thinking of the larger picture for him, I think I just like that he's not meant to be this big threat. He is just some random villain, some random antagonist that instead of trying to elevate El, because that's normally the point of antagonists, they're meant to challenge the hero or the protagonist to make them stronger and better individuals. This antagonist works in favor of Light. He's meant to show and build up Light to show a weaker comparison. You see this guy and you realize how formidable Light actually is. While yes, he does do some things for El, but he doesn't really do a lot. He is El's plaything. Light is what challenges El and Light and vice versa. This Higuchi, his main purpose here, is to build up Light and make him seem just even more incredible when compared to a regular person. It's really impressive and it just makes me enjoy watching his scenes because you know ultimately it's going to all end in failure, and you can just think back when Light was in this position and how sort of he managed to work his way around it. But yeah, then El, I'm glad, I don't quite know if he's, with El, he's very just deadpan. I can't quite put my finger on if he is joking about the possibility of a Shinigami or not. I think he had one line where he said he'd rather not consider it. That could mean he is starting to. The word Shinigami is being thrown around more. They're starting to just, they've basically seen everything. They've seen the name being written down in the notebook, which they're just not considering to be special. They just saw him write the name down. And that's just, I like the detail there, because no one would really consider the book being special. They would consider writing the name to be the special part. So I like just how human that shows that they are going to miss things, because it is outside of their own understanding. But El literally got everything. He saw the deal, he's heard the name Rem, he's seen the guy talk to himself, he's basically seen the notebook, he's seen the writing names, and he's seeing someone's face and then doing it, and then that person dying. He basically even saw Higuchi count down to 40, I can't remember if that was in his head or out loud, but that again, that would be another detail. There was a 40-second delay between Higuchi writing the name and having the reaction. He got so much out of this, yet he doesn't have the understanding to realize what he got. So I think this episode kind of shows how out of his depth El is, and just how he managed to get every single thing he could possibly want. He got the murder weapon, he got how it happens, he got the deal, he got literally every single thing he needed. He can't sort of say that it's happened. He can't understand it, he can't accept it. And that is his almost fatal flaw, that he's such a smart individual, yet he can't accept things outside of his own understanding. Light, I think we didn't get a lot on Light here. Mainly his big thing in this was that he was talking out loud while El was in his head. Light is starting to consider what's happening, and he's almost seems to be more accepting of it. He's just working with what he's given, but of course, he's not being averted to his own understanding. And that could be a subconscious thing because he already knows that that stuff exists. Or maybe he was always just open to the idea of Shinigamis being present in the world, whereas El seems to be completely shut off from the idea of the supernatural. So that could be another reason why El was talking out loud or El was talking in his head. El shut off from it all while Light is more open to it. But then the ending, he is now extremely close to a death note. Now, that one is Misa's, right? That one isn't the death note that he's had, because that had death note actually written on it. I don't think Misa has the same thing. It looks completely different. And that was never his death note. That was always Misa's. He never had ownership of it. So my question, or wondering is, if he gets a hold of that one, what happens there? Since it isn't his, whoever touches the thing will see Rem. That's a given. But the memories thing, does he actually have to hold his death note to get the memories back and take ownership of it? How does this work? Can he just take any death note and get the memories back, or would it just start a different thing? I don't know, and I'm scared. I feel like there's a hopeful chance that if he gets hold of this, Rem's death note that she gave to Misa, he doesn't get his memories back. He just sees the Shinigami. That could be it. I would be happy with that. There's also the chance that it's just any death note that he then takes ownership of gives him the memories back, which would be very bad. But no matter what, I feel like it's all going to happen in the next episode, and I don't think I'm ready. I'm not ready to say goodbye to this version of Light, even though it's the same person. It's the same Light, just without the death note. I like that he doesn't have it. He seems like he could be used for good. Again, he is still the same person. The death note just gave him an excuse to that real Light out. Then Rem, we got some good sort of insight there, I guess. El and Light have been made aware of the name. They've seen Higuchi talking to himself, but I like how Rem is just their own character. It's really fun that they make the Shinigamis their own person. We haven't seen Ryuk in ages, so I'm still curious to see what he's doing. I miss him a lot, kind of. Yeah, I miss him. But Rem, just seeing what they were doing, they are just completely devoted to helping Misa. And I like that they're basically taking into their own head what Light could want from this. So I like that she did play along and got Higuchi to go to the places where Light would want them to go. But it's kind of annoying because I want to root for Rem, because Rem doesn't feel like a bad person. Of course, it's a Shinigami, a god of death that does kill people to extend their own life. Yet Rem is very sort of devoted to Misa in a nice way. She will protect Misa at all costs, even giving up their own life to protect her. She's already admitted that she would do something like that, and she's really only working with Light. She does not like Light, that's a big thing. Doesn't like Light, she can't stand him, but she is willing to work with him because it will make Misa happy. I really like Rem. They're kind of a really good, maybe moral character, and that could be something really interesting. The most moral character in this entire show could be the god of death, Rem. Misa, oh no, Yagami probably is the most moral. Yagami takes the cake, but Rem is actually more moral than Light and Misa, kind of, because I guess it is like a force of nature. It's a god of death, but she doesn't really take people's lives willy-nilly. She does it to protect the people that she seems to love. So that's a good thing. Then Yagami, let this man rest. Let him be happy. I'm so scared for him. He's going grey. He's already had a heart attack and now he's been shot in the arm. He keeps almost inviting his own death, which I'm so scared for. It feels like it's foreshadowing it. I don't want it to happen. He's had so many close calls, basically 2, but it feels like he's getting closer. I don't want him to die because I feel like he's so lovable. He is the most morally upright person here, so it would kind of make sense if he is the one to kick the bucket. Everything in this world seems to be drowning in this idea of the Death Note. Everything we're watching is drowning in this idea of people getting this power and then becoming these awful people because they're given the excuse. Yagami is so pure, putting his life on the line to save someone he barely knows, a co-worker essentially. The cat burglar. I don't even remember her name, it's barely mentioned. I think Elle is the one that talks her name more. I remember Iba more. But Yagami is actually willing to risk his life to save this person. He's so desperate to save people and just put Kira away for good. I want nothing bad to happen to him, yet it seems like he is the punching bag of this reality. Heart attack. When everyone else is getting heart attacks caused by Light, his is the only one that seems to be natural at the minute. His youth is going away as he's getting grey hair from stress, and now he's been shot in the arm. There were 4 people there. Why did it have to be him? I want him to survive this. I want him to just be happy. Yeah, as for what's next, I'm terrified to go into the next episode. Light and Elle are right next to Higuchi. The police are there. Higuchi's been captured. He's going to be arrested. They're going to search his things and find the Death Note. Whoever touches that is going to see Rem, because Rem is there. She was in the car. So while this show is incredibly unpredictable, I think it's pretty safe to say where things are going to go next. The car's going to get searched. They're going to find the bag. They're going to touch the Death Note. People are going to start seeing Rem. I feel like that's going to lead to Light getting the memories back. I don't want it to happen. I'm really hoping that my theory that maybe since it's not his, he doesn't get his memories back works. And that means we can just play around with the idea of Light being a different person longer. Because the minute he gets his memory back, what does happen? Yes, Misa's locked up, but he's going to go back to his old ways and his intent to kill Elle. I like the idea of him maybe being conflicted over it, given this new experience, but I don't think that's going to happen. Then this new experience has shown that he's the same person, just without the Death Note. With it coming back, I feel like that's all going to go away. He's going to become Light again, like the same Light that we've known throughout the show, and he's going to try and kill Elle. And all he needs to do is get to Misa and have her write the name, or just, that'll be it, that'll be done. I feel like Elle needs to grasp what's happening very quickly to have any chance of defending himself. Light's memories coming back seems imminent, so I need Elle to be able to understand what is happening quickly to actually form some kind of plan. Otherwise, he's dead. He's just done. But yeah, overall, this episode was just nuts. I loved everything it did. I feel like there's so many details in this. I think my favorite part's gotta be just watching Elle and Light talk, one in their head, one out loud, just showing the differences between them in that. And Higuchi, following him is just fun. Again, it's a great comparison between him and Light, and just watching how one, when they're panicked, one goes nuts while the other actually works through a lot, kind of has a breakdown, but also forms a plan. It shows what an amazing villain Light has been and how we're probably going to go back to that soon, and what kind of a fool Higuchi is. He is just a stepping stone. He is an antagonist that's meant to build up another antagonist. I absolutely love this. So yeah, this episode was great. I love this arc overall. It has been really good, and I feel I've got this dreaded feeling that it's just about to come to the end in the next episode. Things are going to change. This arc is definitely, I think, done. Higuchi's done. Yotsuba Group, I think that's done. And we're off into the next bit, into the next one. But yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments. And with that, I will see you in the next one for episode 24. See ya!